Hello, all, I'm Guna Mathivanan, Current Affairs Faculty from Officers IAS Academy. Friends, in this video, I will be discussing our 11th Current Affairs hit list topic, that is regarding the constitutional background of GST. Friends, the next 4 or 5 videos will be pertaining to GST basics, where I will be discussing the basic concepts of GST to give you 100% clarity on what is this GST all about. So in this video, as I mentioned, I will be discussing the constitutional background of GST. Friends, in 2016, government introduced a constitutional amendment. 101st constitutional amendment was introduced in 2016. For what purpose? For introducing the most important tax reform in India, that is GST. So Article 366 Clause 12A of the Indian Constitution is defining about GST. So what Article 366 Clause 12A defines? It says GST is a tax on supply of goods and services. So GST is a tax on supply of goods and services excluding alcoholic liquor for human consumption. This is what the Constitution says about GST. It is a tax on supply of goods and services excluding alcoholic liquor for human consumption. Right? So this is about GST defined in Article 266 Clause 12A. Now, we should know why there was a need for constitutional amendment. Friends, Constitution is giving taxation autonomy for both center as well as state. Originally, the Constitution has given taxation autonomy for both center as well as state. For example, if you take service tax, central government was having complete autonomy in terms of levying and collection of service tax. Similarly, if you take sales tax, the state government was having a complete control of levying and collecting this sales tax. But now, if in GST, it has subsumed both the service tax as well as sales tax. Both the taxes have been subsumed under GST, and now this GST is empowering both center as well as state to collect GST on both these items. Article 246A, which is empowering both center as well as state to levy and collect GST on many indirect taxes, including service tax and sales tax. See, before GST, central government was having complete authority on service tax. State government was having complete authority on sales tax. But this GST is subsuming most of the indirect taxes, including service tax and sales tax. GST is subsuming most of the indirect taxes. And this GST is empowering both center as well as state to levy and collect taxes on both these items. So the autonomy guaranteed in the Constitution is getting altered, it is getting changed. So that requires a constitutional amendment, and that is why in 2016 we came with 101st constitutional amendment. So I was mentioning about that many indirect taxes got subsumed under GST, like service tax got under GST, sales tax came under GST. So what are all the important taxes which was subsumed under GST? We should know. Excise duty got subsumed. Sales tax got subsumed. Service tax got subsumed. Entry tax got subsumed. Octroi tax got subsumed. Value added tax got subsumed, and so many other taxes also got subsumed. So most of the indirect taxes got subsumed under GST. But remember, GST has not replaced all the indirect taxes. GST has replaced, or GST has subsumed most of the important indirect taxes. For example, customs duty is still kept outside GST. GST has not subsumed customs duty. So please make a note, GST has subsumed most of the indirect taxes and not all the indirect taxes. So I hope in this video you got that clarity on the constitutional background of GST. So in the next video, I will be discussing about the difference between VAT and GST. What is this VAT? What is this GST? How these both are different? That will be discussed in detail in the upcoming video. So here I have given the slides with respect to the constitutional background of GST. So you can go through, you can pause the video, make notes, or you can take snapshots, right? About the constitutional amendment I have given here, right? What are the taxes subsumed under GST? Those central taxes subsumed under GST, those sales, I mean state taxes subsumed under GST. All these you need not remember. Some important tax which were subsumed, which I have written, that you please keep it in mind, right? So based on our discussion, I have given a multiple choice question. Find out the right answer and give it in the comment section. I hope this video was useful. So I'll meet you in another important current affairs list topic. Till then, bye. Take care.